Welcome to Hustle Wing Podcast. Today we are joined by Rick Patry, the founder of Monster Bass. Welcome, Rick. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Good, good. Thanks for coming. So tell me, what is Monster Bass about?
So, we take a sport or passion, a pastime, recreational fishing,
Mhm.
and we help people who love this sport fall in love with it all over again. We give you everything you need from the right tools to the right education to the right motivation to go out there and have more fun the next time you hit the water. A lot of people are probably listening to this thinking, wait a minute, recreational fishing. And to put it into perspective, more Americans fish than play golf and tennis combined. It's the third most participatory sport in the country.
Wow.
Um, a lot of times people go fishing when they're a little kid with their father, right? But then they get and they love it. But then they get older and priorities change, right? Like for me, it was sports, it was girls, then it was college, then you get
Yeah.
married and have a kid. And it wasn't until my kid came to me and he's like, Daddy, I want to go fishing. I was like, all right, let's do it. And, uh, and then I went to the store and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm walking down the aisle of Bass Pro Shops and there's like thousands of items that look exactly the same. And I had no idea like what to buy. And more importantly, I didn't want to take them out fishing and not catch fish, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
sure, it's fun to go and spend time with your kid or your friends, but you want to catch fish.
Yeah.
And so I came up with this idea for Monster Bass. And when we first started the company, it was all about a subscription box, so that we'd send you the right baits um, for the right time, so for the right
Mhm.
season and the right places. Because the same items that you'd fish with in New York are not the same items that you'd throw in Florida. And everybody
Mm.
else that was out there would send the same random stuff to people. So I said, okay, well, I'm in California. So let's come up with let's when we break the country, let's look at making sure that this is November. So let's send the right baits for November for
Yeah.
California, so that I can go out and have a better chance of success. And then because may not be, I'm a beginner, so once a month we give you the baits, we give you a 20-page guidebook that shows you how to use each and every one of them, along with a video, so that you can watch it. And whether you're a beginner or a seasoned vet, like
Yeah.
you're going to get one little nugget of information that you're going to be able to use. And we're going to introduce you to new products, right? Because one of the things
Yeah.
that we do is we partner with the up and coming brands. We partner with some of the best brands so that you can get
Mhm.
a variety of baits. And if you stick with us for a year, you should be able to fish any lake in the country under any conditions, and see some success.
That's amazing. That's really cool, actually,
Yeah.
because I've heard a lot of people that have gone fishing and have not caught fish.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, do you specialize in it's bass, right? Do you specialize in only bass or any fish?
So we specialize today in freshwater fishing. And so
Okay.
that's bass, that's panfish. So it could be
Yeah.
crappie, bluegill, things of
Yeah.
that nature.
Hmm.
And we've evolved into more than just the subscription box. The subscription box is really where we started, but then we started to develop and grow our community.
Yeah.
And the community, we like to think, has helped. We've helped more people catch their personal best, meaning their biggest or their longest fish,
Yeah.
than anyone else. And um, and so it's gone past just a subscription box. Now we design and develop our own baits, our own fishing rods. We have an apparel line,
Oh,
and
wow.
we've got an app that's about to come out. So it's really about the community and connecting with them through our online presence, our app, our subscription boxes, and so on.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that seems like you're ticking a lot of boxes, so that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see that the company's growing. How long have you guys been in business?
about 4 years.
Nice. Okay, that is
Yeah,
a huge growth in 4 years. Okay, cool.
yeah.
So what's your story? Do you have a background in fishing? Did you grow up fishing?
Yeah, I grew up as a kid in Syracuse, New York, fishing on Oneida Lake, and like I said, I used to do it with my dad, and I loved it. But then
Yeah.
sports and girls came along, and fishing was like I pushed it to the side because I realized that there were other interests that I wanted to pursue.
Yeah, yeah. And to be honest, like when you're a teen, fishing isn't like the coolest thing to do. So,
Well, I think that depends on where in the country you are because fishing is a way
ah,
of life. Like if you look at the Southeast,
uh-huh.
fishing's a way of life. Or if you look at
Okay.
like the Great Lakes, the Michigans, the Wisconsin, I mean, everybody has a summer house or a win
Yeah,
or they go ice fishing. So, and the fact that like I threw out that stat at the beginning that more Americans fish than play golf and tennis combined,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
actually become a college sport
Oh,
in the U.S. Right?
cool.
There are colleges and universities that offer full rides, athletic scholarships for fishing. Like
I did
we're
not
not
know that.
talking about yeah. Like there's like in profession there's two actual tours in professional bass fishing. There's Major League Fishing and then Bassmaster, which has been around forever. And
Yeah.
you win a tournament, you're winning six figures every single time. Right? You win the big one, you're winning $500,000. You turn on NBC on a Saturday morning and there's bass fishing. It's a lot bigger than most people think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I feel, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry I
it's
didn't know
okay.
that.
Yeah, no
Well,
worries.
thank you. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, so what's your vision for Monster Bass? Like you've come so far, you've created so many, new avenues like the app and stuff. So where is the long-term goal?
It's really easy to drink your own Kool-Aid and think that your community is really big and vibrant and everybody
Yeah.
knows who you are. But the reality is we're only 4 years old and we
Yeah.
have a good size social media. Like I think it's good size, 100,000 on whatever, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all
Mhm.
those, a couple 100,000 on YouTube. And we have a live show. So I have a live podcast on Wednesdays and we do
Oh,
it a little
that's
bit different. Most people just like film it, but we actually have an 800 call-in numbers. And during the show, when we're filming it, we're allowing our audience, our
cool.
community to call in and ask questions live on the air while the show is streaming live.
That's
And
so
so we've
cool.
really kind of incorporated a way to involve our community.
Yeah.
And, we've developed programs around our community. We have a program called Monster Bass Cares that really gives back to our service women and men that have sacrificed so much to the country. We do a lot with the kids,
Yeah.
um, and so really the vision for me is to build this community of people that are passionate about the sport of fishing,
Hmm.
and either a help them fall in love with it all over again or just keep pursuing their interests and have more fun fishing, and hopefully that we can all come together and catch more fish.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds so simple and so like trivial, but like again, we're talking about a sport that exceeds $40 billion a year, so
Yeah.
it's a big industry.
Yeah. No, I mean, the simpler the better, I feel. So
Sure.
I like it. Catch more
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what are the current challenges you're facing at Monster Bass or projects you're working on?
Yeah, so like I said, when we first started the company, it was all about we were a subscription box, and that's what everyone knew us as, Monster
Yeah.
Bass. We were the subscription box, but we've really pivoted because we view Monster Bass as a brand, a community,
Mm.
and so it's not just about the subscription box; it's about our individual baits, it's about our individual products, the fishing
Yeah.
rods, and everything that we're selling. And so we're really ramping up our retail presence. We've
Mm-hmm.
got rep group coverage across the country, and what we're now trying to do is take our marketing activities and all those efforts and layer them with PR to support our retail
Mm.
growth. Because at the end of the day, I'd like our products to be sold in every sporting goods and fishing tackle store across the
Yeah.
country. I don't care
Yeah.
if you're in a small town or you're in a big town, big city. We think that we've got the best products, and we think that we back it up with a community and a bunch of knowledge that'll help you get the most out of the products that we're creating.
Yeah, definitely. So where can you currently like what retail shops are you currently in?
So we sell online. We
Okay.
sell online at monsterbass.com.
Yep.
We've got some retail partners like Tackle Direct. Tackle Direct's one of the biggest independent e-commerce websites in the country. for fishing.
Yeah.
And then we have probably, I don't know, 50 or so independent shops that have recently picked up the product. The retail's new for
Mm,
us, so we're really just getting started at it.
yeah.
We've had Walmart, Dick's, Shields, and Academy have shown interest. We don't know
Mm,
if we'll get placement there, but they've shown interest.
fingers
And
crossed.
yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, we sell on Amazon.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the challenge for us is growing a retail footprint and while still staying true to who we are and,
Yeah.
running like a small business. So that's been
Nice.
big. Um, and then always finding, you got to find new clients. You always got to be throwing more people into the top of the funnel so that you can, convert them, because when we convert them, they stick around for a long time and they represent some good revenue.
Yeah.
However, with the changes between the infighting between Facebook and Apple and your privacy, even though we
Yeah.
know that they're just trying to keep the data for themselves so that they can sell it. The reality is it's making it harder
Yeah.
and harder to acquire new customers at a cost effective rate. So
Yeah.
it's forcing us to really look at other ways to do that. And then I think the other challenge is really just making sure that we're giving to our community and being
Mm,
a pillar of that, so that they have a choice of where they want to give their attention, and we want to hope, we want them to continue to give it to us.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
Great. Thank you.
yeah.
Okay, so lastly, what sort of help would you need from our community to sort of, reach your goals? So you said about growth, were you looking
Yeah.
for, and like the PR, the brand side, were you looking for more sort of the marketing side? Is that what you would be interested in, or?
I'm interested in meeting people that are thinking outside the box, because I could sit here and tell you I need more influencers. But quite
Yeah.
honestly, a lot of influencers that are out there today overestimate the power of their brand, right? And
Yeah.
there are some people that have large audiences that they're not going to convert.
Yeah.
But I'm interested from hearing from anyone that believes that they've got a side hustle in mind for them
Mm-hmm.
that could benefit both of us, right? Because it's got to be
Mm,
mutually beneficial. So
yeah.
I'm interested in hearing from just about anyone, whether it's you think that you can help promote my product, whether it's you think you can introduce me to a new audience,
Mm-hmm.
or from a marketing side or a PR or retail side,
Mm,
you think that you can help me grow.
okay.
Um, we run the organization pretty lean. I mean, I can tell you that we've got a customers. We lead with customer service. I'd like to say that we have the best
Yeah.
customer service on the planet, and
Nice.
so
Good.
customer service is pretty well in place. I think that
Yeah.
where we stand the best opportunity is around community building,
Hmm.
attracting new members, and then keeping new members. And I think
Nice.
if we continue to do that and continue to provide value, they'll keep coming
Mm.
back.
Okay, great, great. Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned the app. How are you doing in that department?
So, like many entrepreneurs
Hmm.
that have decided to go the app route, we have an idea for an app that we think would really be interesting, that would accompany our monthly boxes, that would provide monthly challenges and opportunities
Yeah.
for people to participate. Whether
Yeah.
you want to earn badges and or bragging rights, or just get a quick rush of serotonin because we're giving you some likes. We
Yeah.
think that we've developed an app that's going to allow us to do that, and we're just in the initial beta phase in terms of
Yeah.
it's ready to go. But we have I've got another 200 hours of development that they're going to bang out and fix some of the
Yeah.
things before we're ready for prime time. But I
Okay.
think that that's going to be a great thing for us to use
Mm.
to interact with our community in a different way.
Definitely, definitely. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Rick. I know it's precious. So thank you for sharing it with us. And hopefully we'll be able to find you the right people that align with, your company, your goals, and also, fishing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes, thank you for your time and I hope you have a lovely day.
Yeah. Thank you. And if anyone has any questions, please feel free to hit me up.
Definitely, yeah. Your details will be posted everywhere. So there'll be the monsterbass.com and also, yeah, if they want to hit you up, they can definitely get your link.
All right.
Thank you so much then. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Thanks.